The sun hung high in the clear afternoon sky when a trembling young woman stepped through the glass doors of the famous Orion Towers, clutching a worn brown envelope as if it were her last lifeline. Her breathing was unsteady, her steps hesitant, but there was determination hidden beneath her exhaustion. No one noticed her, except the millionaire who would soon regret underestimating her. This moment, quiet yet heavy, was about to transform the world of everyone inside that pristine lobby. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of doing the right thing, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Good Soul. Her name was Marina Solberg, 26, a part-time cashier who also cleaned houses on weekends just to pay her mother's medical bills. She had found the envelope that morning on a park bench while rushing to take the bus to her shift. Unlike most, she had opened it only enough to check for identity, and her breath had caught bundles of crisp currency, sealed documents, and a card with the name Mr. Harlan Vexford, one of the wealthiest and most feared businessmen in the region. For 5 minutes, she sat frozen in disbelief. For another 10, she debated what to do. And then she walked toward Orion Towers, because doing the right thing was the only thing her mother had ever taught her that truly mattered. Inside, the lobby smelled of polished marble and expensive perfume. Men in tailored suits and women with confident heels walked past her without a glance. Marina approached the reception desk and quietly explained she needed to see Mr. Vexford. The receptionist's expression flickered with annoyance until Marina held up the envelope. Suddenly everything changed. 2 security guards escorted her to the private elevator, their faces stern and unreadable. She felt a strange mix of fear and hope. Perhaps returning this money might ease her mother's upcoming medical procedure. Perhaps a small thank you. Perhaps nothing at all. She prepared herself for any outcome. When the elevator doors opened, she stepped into a sunlit office larger than the grocery store where she worked. Floor-to-ceiling windows revealed a shimmering cityscape. Behind a marble desk sat Harlan Vexford, mid-50s, immaculately dressed, with cold, calculating eyes. He looked at her as one might look at a stain on a white shirt. She swallowed her nervousness and said softly, "I'm just returning this envelope. I found it this morning." He raised an eyebrow, then laughed. A sharp, mocking laugh that filled the room. "You. Of all people." He stood, walked toward her, and tapped the envelope with one manicured finger. "Do you have any idea what's inside? You expect me to believe someone like you didn't already take half of it?" The words felt like slaps. Marina's hands tightened around the envelope. She had rehearsed gratitude, not humiliation. She had imagined kindness, not suspicion. But she stood her ground and said nothing, because arguing with someone so powerful felt like shouting at a storm. He called his assistant, demanding someone verify the contents. His smirk suggested he was certain she had stolen something. Marina felt her stomach twist. She wondered if she should have walked away, left the envelope at the police station, saved herself from this sting of judgment. Minutes dragged on. Then the door opened again. But it wasn't the assistant. It was an elderly man with shaky hands, a gentle face, and a panicked expression. The guards helped him in. Marina recognized him immediately, the fragile man she had seen searching desperately around the park that morning before she boarded the bus. The real owner of the envelope. His name was Mr. August Reland, a retired teacher who had withdrawn his lifetime savings to pay for a surgery his insurance refused to cover. He looked directly at Marina and tears instantly filled his eyes. You found it. You saved me. I thought I'd lost everything." Harlan Vexford's confidence withered as August explained everything, how the envelope had slipped from his bag, how he had believed his life was ruined, how this young woman, this stranger, had restored it. And just like that, the millionaire's laughter died. Vexford tried to recover, muttering apologies, but it was too late. August took Marina's trembling hands, grateful beyond words, and insisted she accept a small reward. She refused at first, overwhelmed, but August's voice quavered with sincerity, "Please. I need you to let goodness come full circle." The moment felt warm, pure, and almost unreal. Daylight poured through the windows, illuminating the scene like a blessing after a long storm. As Marina walked out of the building, she felt lighter than she had in years. Not because of the money she had reluctantly accepted, but because, for the first time in a long time, she felt seen. She felt valued. And she felt her mother's teachings breathing through her again. If this story touched your heart and reminded you that honesty still matters in this world, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Good Soul. Your support helps more people experience uplifting stories like this one.